Hello there, how are you doing today? Oh, let me just fire up Discord. I am absolutely cream crackered again. Incredible. I woke up to one of the most delightful noises one could possibly wake up to. Quite good. Intense sarcasm right there. However, I did wake up to a not. It was good morning. Anyway, happy Monday. What's going on, folks? Hopefully the bot will appear soon and say hello. I have completely forgotten to look at everything today that I was supposed to have been recording a bunch this morning. I can show you briefly for those folks who are in here nice and early like an absolute bunch of saucy legends. If you're watching the VOD, hello and how you doing? Badger's my name? Well, it's not my real name. However, we will we'll be painting the cape again, is what we're going to be doing. And I will show you very, very shortly. Right. Let me do that right now, just making sure everything's running. Dashboard, stream. There's Stream Elements bot, hello. And we're on live chat rather than anything else, which is a bonus. Happy Monday, folks. I hope you're all doing well. If you are here, hello. Thank you so much for the lurk. If you're watching the VOD, hello and welcome. We are currently trundling towards 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's our main goal at the moment. So hopefully, if you haven't subscribed already, you could consider doing that. And I will show you what I was working on. I can show you what I was working on this morning very briefly. So I had a bit of a disaster last night. I was recording this and completely forgot how I was doing it. So I ended up having to repaint it. But this is Alpha Legion. The video, well, it's the last one in the Horus Heresy sort of basic tabletop ready series, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's the last one in the series, so that will be here eventually, but not yet. We've still got to finish the video. Now we do have to get to this bad boy. We got to go over it with the Agrax Earthshade, and then we can start adding some brightness to it where required. So why is stop streaming? It says live. Normally the chat just sort of starts appearing in OBS, but for some reason it isn't today. Anyway, whatever. We'll worry about it. So Agrax Earthshade is actually what we're going to be using. Normally I might consider using Dreshy Violet for the gold. Still slightly tempted about it, truth be told, but I'm not going to. So we are going to use Agrax for the gold, and we're going to use Nuln for the steel. So I guess we can get the steel out of the way first. We will break out a suitably awful brush, and hopefully just get some of this Nuln oil on here just to line it, really. So let's do that. This brush might not be the best brush to use, but it's what we're going to be using right now. So just making sure we sort of get that little bit of null along the edge. Really, not too fussed about the actual metal itself. It's just the edge where it sort of meets the cape, I guess. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's what woke me up. Well, didn't wake me up, but I woke up early. I tried to go back to sleep, but we had a joyful noise this morning. I suspect it may very well be happening again. It's not going to be fun at all. I heard a noise outside just a second ago, which gives me an inkling that they're just about to start up again. I don't know what they were doing. It sounded like they were cutting metal first thing in the morning, which is just not very pleasant. Just run that just like so. We are gonna pick out the colours later as well. We've got the Agrax to do next. This brush is probably not the one to do it, but we are going to risk it. Yeah, chat is weird. Normally it would start appearing in, hey, hello Martin. Is it blue still? No, it's not. Sorry, I had OBS up and it was, for some reason, chat is just not populated at all. So I do apologise. Hello Martin, how are you doing today? Hello Connie, how's it going? Oil it up, big boy. Well, one always does. A joyful noise? No, it wasn't. It was, they were chopping metal or something. They were, the neighbours were having work done yet again. Oh, Jammy, how's it going? You thought it was the sexy sounds? Well, I don't know. No, unfortunately not. The PG stream though, so I can't even discuss even the possibility of such things. Hello, Jammy, how's it going? I'm awake. I hope everyone else is more awake than I am. Winding down for the evening now. Connie, did you see my alpha geezer? He's not finished, obviously, but he is. We are working on him. I just need a colour for the eyes, though. Can you a rich burgundy? Well, we all liked a rich burgundy. I need a colour for the eyes. I'm struggling a bit. For the Sons of Horus, I went with pink. I got sick of doing yellow, orange, and green. Sorry, red. Yellow, red, and green. I got sick of those. And blue eyes. Oh, we are. Yeah. We are already. Obviously, I haven't released... Okay, so currently... Okay, previous night, I was thinking, oh, let's be proactive. And I started editing the video. Turns out it was the Word Bearers, and I completely forgot about 1,000 Suns. So, last night I realised I was ready to do the voiceover for this week's video, and realised... I thought to myself, I seem to be missing something. Something doesn't seem right in my head. So I checked the Legion list and realised I completely forgot the 1,000 Suns. So I've got to do the voiceover for them tonight and upload it. However, so 1,000 Suns have been done. Word Bearers have been done. Salamander's been done. Raven Guard have been done. Alpha Legion are being done. Grab some tea and food. Well, ooh. I would love a cup of tea. I've yet to get one though today. Just had coffee. Then you paint some Black Templars until your Mac 10 arrives. Wait, what? You go red? With Alpha Boys? I can do red. I basically get that video finished tonight. And that'll be a weight off my shoulders. I've obviously got to do... I'm gonna go back over them and sort of do basing videos, I guess. Use it as an excuse to kind of do some basing videos potentially. Get some more footage as we wrap up the end of October, and that gives me a month to pack everything up, which is going to be painful. You love the shaders, Clay? Yeah, well, this is Dupri Firkins Red, Gal Vorbak. This geezer over Rhinox Hide. I was pondering, like I did put a tickle of, like we might do an edge highlight of Word Bearers Red. My original plan was to go all the way up to Crazy Wazdacker Red, but I think that might be too much. I think we're just going to leave it with a bit of edge highlighting and a bittle. Struggling with the English today. Like this will be the final kind of highlight with this bad boy. Your Snake Plissken for Halloween, so you'll make 3D printed Snake's Mac 10. Very nice. I made a 3D model of a Mac 10. Gal Vorbak, yeah, I've got to say though, I said yesterday, I'll show you. Having painted Sons of Horus again, this colour and this colour, for me at least, the coverage was absolutely horrific. Like I thinned it down as always, and it did do that weird, it sort of pulled on the plastic. So after the first coat, it was on with a second, and then a third, and then I think a fourth. It was pain and suffering. What's up, Icarus? How's it going? Yeah, they're back chopping stuff up. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, no, I made a 3D miniature model, sorry, of a Mac 10 a while ago, a long time ago. In fact, way back when I was doing 3D modeling. The Mac 10? Yeah, it was a Mac 10. Mac 10, and also, what else did I do? I did a RPG launcher and a Browning 50 cal. It was very juicy. It was very fun to make, actually, that miniature. That model, my god. So Jammy, you should... I think I should be getting some paint. I'm waiting on Arik Gold and Questor Night Flesh, and I could have sworn they'd been sent out. They haven't. Very, very boring. I'm going to have to email them and say, listen, if you can't provide it, I don't know what to do. I'll have to locate it from another provider. I haven't got my headset on as well, which is even weirder. Streaming without the headset is very strange. If I can manage to get it painted today, I'll throw a picture into Discord. Hell yes. Not likely that it didn't have any black spray paint or clear lacquer, just clear glitter and frosted glass. Wait, what? Wait, but it's not likely they didn't have any black spray or clear lacquer, just... Oh, okay. Yeah, well, those aren't probably... They don't sound ideal what you're wanting. For what you're wanting. I mean, unless of course... Jammy. Alright, go with me on this. Maybe Snake Plissken got transported to Codland where they have stupid skins. You know, glitter skins and all that kind of nonsense. An alternate reality. Potentially. I don't know. By the way, if you have liked the stream already, I see you. I don't see who like the names don't pop up. But thank you very much. If you haven't, I'm going to wiggle my eyebrows and suggest that maybe you consider tickling that like button. If you're watching the VOD and you haven't subscribed, it's alright, don't worry, I'm not going to judge you. But I will ask you to maybe consider tickling that subscribe button. I did like a short I did the other day. It weirdly... well, I mean, for me, it did alright. And then it did really badly. It flattened off, and then suddenly it went, whee! It spiked up into the stratosphere. Probably the stratosphere is not quite accurate, but it went pretty high. For a brief period of time. Okay. I'm going to nip to the retail park. Oh, God, a cheeky retail park. What a time to be alive. Yeah, Halfords, just the Halfords. I can't remember what the brand is, just like the auto body spray. Good stuff. Good stuff, I like it. Okay, we're getting there with this brown, then with the Agrax. Kind of panel lining it almost. And then we can break out the big boys with the... What are we going to use? We are going to panel line this next bit because it's a bit right here. Ba 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 ba. Oh, hello, Betty. Plan is to get this miniature absolutely finished this weekend. Sorry, by this weekend even. So I can get it off in the mail on Monday. I've got to get all the photos and stuff before then. Monday is Halloween Day. Halloween Day, is that the word? I don't know. When you say the range, do you mean the driving range? Oh, that was way too much. Yeah, that was way too much. My gosh. So we are going to go back with the Galvorback Red. Get those colours sort of neatened up a little bit, because it's definitely going to be needed. Did we see, what did we see for, did anyone's eye get caught by anything for the Sunday preview next week? Next week's pre-orders? Dun, 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 dun. Had that cursed 50 Cent tune in my head all morning. It's been driving me around the bend. I hope that doesn't continue all morning. All afternoon. That is a very irritating noise. The Range is a big chain store that sells all sorts of stuff, mostly DIY and... Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that. Big chain. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that store. Admittedly, I don't really go shopping these days. Shopping is a... How long have they been in business for? All right. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Now I can hopefully not worry about that. Brush getting too much dirty. Too much more dirty. We got some colours we need to refine with the Galvorback Red. And we are going to pop up to Wordbearer's Red as like a sort of final kind of scratchy highlight, I guess. I don't want to go too much brighter though, because I do like this shade. It's where I get my hobby supplies for great for oils and synthetic brushes. Very nice. Another craft supplies, hell yeah. Might just be a northern thing, yeah, it could well be. I've been going since 89. It's called, what's it called? What did you say it's called? The Range? The Range. Why am I writing capitals apparently as well? Huh. I've never seen it before. How bizarre. 1989, headquarters, Plymouth. Huh. Okay. I don't... It's just not... It's not... I don't think I've ever seen it in a... Like, I used to go to... Well, been to many, many retail parks and things over... Evidently, I just missed it. How bizarre. Store Finder. Yeah, they are all over the place. They're all over the place. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Is there one even... Reading? The one in Swindon? Sweet Swindon. Sheffield? Shrewsbury? Slough? There's one in Slough? Swansea? Swindon? Oh my god. They're all over the place. I've never seen them. The one in Brighton. Oh, there's not one in Brighton. I'm not in Brighton anymore, so that's alright. How that is bananas when, like, multiple shops are just around and you just don't notice them. Okay. Alright. Lead Belcher was the main colour for this bad boy. We are going to go up to... Stormfang Steel? Stormfang Steel? That's not right. Runefang Steel. I'm absolutely exhausted today. I was looking at these two colours yesterday and wondering... This colour is the brighter one, right? Stormhost Silver. Rather than Runefang Steel. We might use that as a specular highlight, but we're going to try and just use Stormfang Steel for this bit. Once I locate this horrific brush that I have to use. Okay, so let the pain commence. We are now firmly on the pain train. This is Lead Belcher. We can't make any mistakes now. This is not allowed to make any. Because Ragnar will yell at me otherwise. Way too early in the data for that. Runefang Steel. This is quite a bit brighter. This is going to be quite the jump. However, this bit here is... I think we'll do the final highlight once it's actually kind of attached to the miniature. Do you know what I mean? I think we made a slight mistake there. We did. Curses. Thrice fold. Fine, we can just about remedy it. But yeah, that is going to be the brighter bit. Once it's actually attached to the miniature, I'll put the final highlights on using Stormhost Steel for that particular one. That's quite easy. Hopefully we're not going to have too many mistakes. Although this brush is pain and suffering in a jar. Now, I don't have the gold I wanted. So, this was our base color, Retributor Armor. Then Gienna's gold. I do have Liberator gold. We might just... Those two kind of... No. Well, we're just going to use these three, I think. So, Elven gold, Retributor Armor, Gienna's gold. I think is what we're going to do. Give this a bit of a jostle. See if we can get this highlight up. I do have a brighter gold as well, if I, potentially. Liberator gold is probably bright enough in GW land, but I've got Elven gold right here, I think. I've also got Citrine gold, I think it's called. That's how often I use the colour. That's how well I know it. I'm going to just use this brush. This brush. This brush is just ridiculous. Oh well, we will suffer. We will bring a new... load of suffering to the table with this brush. As with the other one, we're going to do the final highlights once it's in position on the actual miniature. It sucks because I would really like to open the door, the outside to the garden, have some fresh air. I was really looking forward to that, and then they're just making absolute well, they're not making a racket yet. But I sense they will do, given the opportunity. They are very irritating. They seem to just come and do the work in the morning, and then just bugger off, having ruined my morning sleeping. I suppose it serves me right for going to bed late, not sort of at a normal hour. Okay. Oh, crikey, we almost went AWOL there. Oh, God. Really? Again? I thought we got rid of you. How do we do that? Let's do that, and then... Okay. And then... It's not your other account. No, I know it's not. I don't know. I can't figure out what is... Is there like a ban option? I'll just report for spam again. I do have a bot, and it's supposed to be doing stuff, but it's evidently what I need to do is get the words. I'm going to add that to the thingamajiggle. I know how to blacklist words options. I don't know how well that's going to work though. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get this. I don't know if that's going to be a mistake. Evidently, I'm going to work on the bot a bit more. It's not my normal one, so I don't know. Anywho. Right. There we go. A whole load of things. Mine would have had to be 46 at the start of the username. Oh dear. Surely not. Does this ever so slightly have a focus as well? Yeah, so we do have to go and do some tidying up. I'm going to get the gold done, then we're going to go in and tidy up with the red. So we got some like bits around here which need a bit of tickling. But we will get there in the end. Oh, Martin, how was your weekend? We're going to jump up to Gienna's gold. Needs a thorough shake. I don't have any tea yet, which is not helping at all. Desperately need some tea. Oh. Turns out the colour that I thought had been sent out, one had been sent out, the other one is still waiting for stock on those 2 paints, which sucks. What I was going to ask was, did you get Baynard's Revenge in the end? You've had all the colds? Oh, God. And the only one still left is the baby daughter? Well, I'm glad she's doing all right. Oh, wait, the only cold is still left. Oh, God, I'm not... No, I reversed that. I hope that the cold goes very quickly and she gets back to full health ASAP. You're out for a few beers for a 50th on Saturday, which... Oh, very nice. Well, I find a beer, an occasional beer does keep the colds at bay. It's a sort of therapeutic beverage. Give me the right colour. You know what? This is not the right colour. Nope, I take that back. This is far too red. We're gonna actually ignore that for a plan. So we are going to give Dwarven Gold and Viking Elven Gold. Elven? Whatever these two are, we're going to give those a go. I think that's Elven Gold? Whatever. We're going to use those. You didn't get Baynard's, unfortunately. I didn't realise pre-orders stopped today. Yeah, unfortunately. However, what I would say... you got the voucher though, don't you? Okay, I was going to suggest Element Games because they still have it, I think. Huh. Maybe Element Games don't have it. I did check this morning and they had it, but maybe they've now removed it. So we were going to use Jenna's Gold. We are going to use Dwarven Gold first. Then jump up to Elven Gold as like the final highlight, I think. I hope. Alright. Okay, let's do this again. The gold I was hoping for is not here. Still waiting for delivery. You do quite like the Praetor with the wondrous moustache. Well, I think we can all appreciate a wondrous moustache. You should treat yourself, Martin. I can't remember if you're doing a specific legion or not, or are you just doing whatever takes your fancy when it comes to the paint. I hate this brush. I need to get some decent synthetic brushes which don't just go all over the place. Too soon, too quickly. Do need to locate something for food as well. This painting minis you like and you get, what do you get in Imperium? Yeah. That is the way to do it. That is the way to do it. I know we have discussed it earlier. I am going to finally make myself purchase Tabletop Simulator though. So, because I would like to start attempting to learn the game at some point. I think that seems like a decent way forward. We are getting there with this. It's taking a lot of time, especially with this painful brush. Good news on TTS. Yeah, it's take. I know we discussed it ages ago. I finally decided. I think last night before I passed out, I thought to myself, I'm going to actually make it happen. I've also made a little room in Discord for the Golden Demon. I've got to make sure the right privileges are done, so that the people who are actually genuinely interested in doing it can get in. Okay, let's jump up to Elven Gold and hope it's the right one. I'm absolutely exhausted. I wish I could open. Also, the fact that I can't open the door to the garden is not helping, because it's very toasty in this room. With these lights gone and this camera and the monitors and stuff, it's just very toasty. Martin, I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's I didn't change anything. I haven't got around to it. Well, I mean, obviously, I spent hours and hours poring over it, trying to figure out what exactly was going wrong. Yeah, I'm glad. Thanks for letting me know. I just don't know what it was. I wonder if it was. I don't know when your sort of subscription rolls around. Because if you weren't subscribed, it probably means you can't see those rooms. Like, if there was like a brief amount of time when you potentially you hadn't hit that resub button or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to think what reason it could have been. I hadn't changed anything. I hadn't looked at any of the sort of settings, permission settings, for a while. And if you had been able to look at it, then it's suddenly disabled. It's either a Discord issue, a bot issue, or a me issue, I guess. No need to be humble. Oh no, I'm very humble. You know that. Oh no, I have sweated for hours. It was ridiculous. I'm exhausted. You were subscribed. Yeah, no, that's what I thought, Martin, but I genuinely don't know. Yeah. Very bizarre. Who knows? Anyway, I'm glad you can see it though. That's the important part. That is the important part. We're going to use Elven Gold. Oh, hello. Going all over the place. Let's put the lid on before it goes. Now, I think I do have another gold, which is ridiculous. I think, as I said earlier, citrine gold. Or maybe it's a Vallejo gold. Vallejo metal cut. Okay. I was just looking on my paint rack and I was rotating it around. Okay, so the door I have outside in this room, well, I have one to the main house, like which opens up into the house, and then I have one which opens up to the garden, and I have had it open in the past, like on an evening. I just rotated this around, and I haven't used this paint in a while, admittedly. So, oh wow. Okay, so for those of you live here on YouTube, so I have this paint here, black leather, right? And I haven't really used it a huge amount, but I rotated it around and there's a snail attached to it. I'm gonna have to leave that and extract this. Well, not extract the snail, remove the snail and yeet it into the garden. But that was an interesting one. What legion is the snail? I don't know. I'm gonna go with. I don't want to go with Nurgle. Anything Nurgle. I was going to say Death Guard initially, but I don't think because they are all about that garden, sort of plague garden. So maybe that is Death Guard, is it? Can you even fit the cape on it? Potentially. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'd actually be a good fit. I'm not going to, though. Much as I would like to, I think, Ragnar might say otherwise. Not that I want to blame it on Ragnar, of course. That would be a terrible thing. It's also, as I said earlier, it's very strange streaming without a headset on. It didn't feel like... Already was slightly too toasty in this room. I don't like having hot ears. You know what I mean? When did you order it, Jammy? Hello, Reno. How you doing today? Happy Monday to you. Hope you're well. Ooh. You doing better? Hell yes. I like the sound of that sentence. That's a good sentence to me. I look forward to the sentence I'm doing absolutely bloody marvelous. That will be the optimum sentence. Well, I'm sure there are other optimum sentences, but I look forward to hearing that. Or a variation of that, Reno. You pre-ordered on the 8th? That should have arrived by now. That's crazy. What's they doing? 8th, yeah, because they... Yeah, that should have arrived by now. That's bananas. Once I'm 100%, then I'm ordering an army. Reno, what army are you going to order? My hair is all over the place today. I don't know what's wrong with it. So once this is on the miniature, we'll try and do the final highlights. I've got to go and do a fair amount of that. I've got some tidy ups like there's a tiny bit of gold in there. We got to go in with red and tidy up. This high quality brush is not helping. Smurfs. That's the spirit, Reno. I mean, they took my money, so you'd think you'd have arrived by it. You would have thought so, Jamie. Unfortunately, it's... Like, with those print-to-order ones, I do think that they should do... Well, they shouldn't take your money until it's printed. Or until they are printing it, at least. Yeah, I would, Jamie. Your Bayard still... Did you order all... Did you all order yours from GW? That's my question. I ordered mine from Element. Exclamation mark. Element. Is this going to work? Is this... Hold on. Yeah, I ordered mine from Element and mine's arrived, so... Although I do know that they are... when I looked at it this morning, or was it last night? Delivery is now December 6th or something horrific. So, like, that sort of second, like, batch is now delayed. Well, not delayed, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Thanks, Nightbot. Neighbours. Oh, God. Why are they always having work done on their house? Constantly getting stuff done. Okie dokie. Right. Da, 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 da. Not a huge amount difference, really. I mean, there is some different gold shades going on, but until we get that final one on, it's rather hard to notice anything. I'm just going to have to get a really nice brush to do it. Those final bits. But that's not what we're doing now. It's annoying that I have some paints on that order as well. Yeah, that's I tend to, like, if there's something weird going on, like a special commemorative thing or print, I like to do those as separate orders, and I know it's a complete nuisance because you have to pay for postage again, but in the past I've found doing separate orders for those sorts of things does kind of get around that issue. I don't know if, Reno, you can maybe call them and say, look, can you split this order up? I know that's more money, and that is always not a good thing, but it might be an option. Otherwise, I don't know what to suggest. But I think this cape is vaguely done. I've got some other bits and pieces. We're going to break out the Galvorback Red. I've also got to keep an eye on the time again, because we've got 7 more minutes of this stream before we go to something called a lunch break. I get to go and have a sandwich. It's only a tech paint for bases and a flesh for Bayard himself. What flesh did you go with? I'm currently waiting for... I need to get my hands on Questor Night Flesh. That's the one I'm waiting on. Yeah, this paint is split. This... Gotta say, this... What's it called? Galvorback Red? It's a lovely colour, but my god, does it need stirring. It splits really... It's split a lot. Looking at the wet palette, it's split a fair amount, and it needs a lot of layers to get that colour. So that is what we're going to go back and just make sure it's all vaguely kind of tidy. I know there was a bit of an issue right there. As I said earlier, we are going to highlight up to word bearers red. Probably do that over on Twitch. Obviously, you will have noticed the channel name change. You haven't already. I already own the domain name. It just made sense. Got to work on a new logo and all that kind of jazz. That was my original plan, was to do that while I was moving and have it come back to a new channel and all that sort of stuff. But my hand has been forced. Oh, Dark Oath Flesh. Do I own that paint? My brain is saying yes. However, maybe I don't. God. Is that another paint I need to get my hands on? Probably. Yeah, I updated my TikTok. You weren't going to say anything about the name change? No, I know, Martin. I don't know if I should probably do a... I don't know what to do, truth be told. I'm gonna have to try and do Twitter and Instagram as well. I really don't know about Twitch though. I really don't know. I'm very conflicted about that. We'll see. But yeah, the when I come back after the move, I will get all of the artwork and the logo will all be changed. I'm doing a soft, what they call it, a soft reboot, a soft something or other. Not quite what I had in mind, but it is what it is. TikTok. I'll tell you what. I did a TikTok. In case you don't know, folks, I do a TikTok. I got 1,102 followers. Fear me, TikTok. I had like a lot of them that, a couple of hundred likes. I got one. Oh, hello. It's all gone Pete Tong. What is going on? I got one which went up to 6,700. This is top tier TikTok action. Okay. We have lots of these little wrinkly bits. This colour is a nightmare, but it is a very nice nightmare. It's like the kind of nightmare you'd like to have. It's going over thingamajiggle? Yes. You know the colour. Rhinox hide. We have glazed this colour down into the Rhinox hide as well. And then I'm going to probably have to come back later on and glaze Rhinox hide into, again. Just to help darken it down a little bit. We've got some tidying up to do here and there. Now I know there is a bit of gold that we need to tidy up in here, so I'm going to have to run a tiny smidgen of Rhinox hide there, and I'm not going to even bother putting red there because it'll be like a sort of shadow built in. You spend far too looking at... Oh really? Reno, is that your thing? Memes? Maybe we need a meme channel on the Discord. Just non-stop memes. Or actually, do we already have one? I've just forgotten about it. It could potentially be that. I could potentially have forgotten about... No, I haven't. We don't have a meme thing. October 2nd it is. Also, I don't want to head into winter. Yes, exactly, Ragnar. Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't know. I got to say the UI, the way TikTok it is, I don't like it. I find it very painful to sort of scroll through and navigate in general. Like, I don't spend all my time on my phone. If that, I just don't like, and trying to type into it is a nightmare. Like, if a word gets sort of not is it highlighted? I don't know. There's a line sort of starts at an underline. Is that the word? Whatever they call it. Sort of, you start typing a hashtag in, and half your word ends up buried in between another word. It's very stupid. Oh, it's Reno. We're very PG here. This is the absolute PG channel compared to the Twitch. I can't let that word through. I'm frightfully sorry. However, I will translate for folks. TikTok is terrible as a platform. I completely agree with you, Reno. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that chill there. No, it's all right. No need, Reno. It's all right. I know you're not one of these. You know, it's all good. Don't worry. But yeah, it's. I just really don't like. I'm not a fan of TikTok. What I used to like personally, I used to like Instagram. Instagram was my jam. I could just scroll through all the friends, pictures. Like, that's all I was very happy with that. I don't really, and that's just nosedived. No, Instagram as a thing is nosedived for me. I care even less about it than I used to. I post there because I rarely go there now. I keep forgetting to post there. Try not to F and Jeff all the yeah, exactly. Well, it's a bit of a struggle for me because I'm quite happy with swearing. I just try and not swear. But it's not even just the swearing on YouTube. There's other stuff I can't say. You know, it's very strenuous on my brain. Real time word management is a nightmare. You just spoke to GW about your order. What's going to happen? Are they going to can they split it up maybe, or hurry up? I can see this order contains Bayard's Revenge. I kept wanting to call it Baynard for some reason. As mentioned on the model's product page, this may take up to 180 working days. In this case, I cannot give a more specific ETA than the one provided. However, that's not what we wanted to hear. That's not what we wanted to hear at all. So we do have, by the way, to work the wrinkles. We're going to go back, refine some shapes and stuff with this, and then end up doing some more tickly highlights of that. That's not so good, Reno. I mean, yeah, you don't want to pay more postage, though, do you? I was going to suggest maybe getting the paints removed from the order and ordering it from elsewhere, or just making a separate order. But that's not really ideal, is it? More postage, that's basically another pot of paint at least. I've got to keep an eye on the time as well, because we are going over to Twitch. In fact, I see that time is right now. So, folks, if you have been watching this, I know these are very short. I have contemplated doing longer YouTube streams in the future. I know we do Sunday. Well, Sunday one is our longer one. We did an hour and 50 minutes yesterday. I may end up doing some longer YouTube streams as well, but we shall see. But we are going over to Twitch at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. I've got to consider that username going into the future, but for the moment, that's where we're going. Thank you very much for hanging out. Reno, it's good to see you. Martin, good to see you. Jammy, it's good to see you. Connie, good to see you. Everyone was lurking, good to see you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the stream if you're not subscribed and watching the VOD. Do consider smashing that subscribe button. We are on our way to 1,000, and then after that 10,000. Well, I don't know. After 1,000 first. That's our first goal. And with your help, we'll smash that goal. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later. Bye.